Hello dear Capricorn, welcome to your tarot reading. So this time we're gonna have some sunlight again. I'm so happy that it's this time of the year, that this part of the table is, under sunshine, lit up. So I don't know how much of the candles you can see actually, but we don't really need them, but it's just for the atmosphere. So we're going to do a reading, like a monthly reading, but I'm going to ask specific questions. It's like a general horoscope thing. You know, we're going to look into your energy, health, home, career, outlook, and what you need to keep in mind for that month, okay? I'm excited to do that. So let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, let's start. So the first thing is your energy for the month. So let's check that out. What's gonna be your energy for the month? So, Capricorn energy for the month. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Hanged. Okay, so that's an energy of being very successful at letting go. Like it's literally letting go in a lot of ways. So you've been bound here, but it's like a little bit of wrong perception of being unable to do something. You're very able to do so, whatever you need to do. Your hands are not tied, you know, you can move, and it's time to move. But of course sometimes we can see each other, perceive like not each other but oneself as being paralyzed, as if you kind of, or maybe you felt like you couldn't really, you didn't know what exactly you could do about a situation, but you find a solution here. And the Five of Cups, also letting go of something that you've been grieving about for a long time. So setting like a final decision on leaving it behind. Also the Hanged is about letting go, changing perspective, seeing things a little bit different. So that's kind of the overall energy. Letting go. Releasing. Definitely. Let me just quickly note that. You know, sometimes I forget. Alright. Good. So let's look into the health situation. How's your health gonna look like? Health for Capricorn. So my health is a little bit, definitely a little bit, how do you call that? It suffers at the moment because I think I've been a bit cold last weekend, and I didn't give myself the time to for the body to really recover, so I kind of dragged it along the whole week, and I'm still feeling weird. So, but how will your health look like here for the upcoming months? Dear Capricorn. Three of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 9 of Pentacles. Wow, that's pretty good. Pentacles, you know, it is about the material, the physical, also health-related stuff. So we do see these huge cards like 10 and 9 and the 3. So you might get some consulting here on your health. Maybe you want to see a professional for something, or you just talk to somebody. Definitely you examine something and you make something better about your health situation, and it really works out pretty good. So it might also be that you feel overall fitter, less tired, maybe you have more motivation to actually go out and move and do some physical activity or stretch or do something alike, or also not only physical activity but it's also mental. Maybe you want to, you have more motivation to meditate and to do some, you know, yeah, like yoga or stretching or whatever, just like maybe even if it's a little, but something that brings also not only like not only physical strength but also your mental state into a stronger position here. That's pretty good, so I'm happy about that. Let's check out your home situation. How is your home going to look like? What do we have for the home for Capricorns? Alright. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. That's a lot of Pentacles here. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, and 3. Yeah, that's much. Yeah, it's kind of looking like you are thinking about how to adjust something around the house. That maybe you have some renovation or restoration work that's waiting for you, or maybe some gardening, like literally with the 7 of Pentacles here. I think this is the deck, yeah. Yeah, really taking care of the living things in your house, or maybe thinking about getting living things for your house if you haven't yet, or maybe you're gardening outside, but surely there's some work to do around the home, and you feel the motivation to do so, like you are yeah, going and doing it. Here's the motivation with the Ace of Wands, really as a gift of energy and activity and like a passionate desire to do so. I think it's also like a little bit of a back and forth situation here. You get the motivation to move, and you kind of feel that you want to use your body more. And with that comes that you also take care and about what is surrounding you. Okay, so now we're going to look into the career. What you get for a career? Career could be school, could be work. It could be also just plans and ideas coming up for the future. Planting seeds, we never know. That's something that we might be doing now, something that maybe makes not even like a lot of sense to learn at the moment. This might be important in 20 years, right? Or maybe you discover something that you've been into 20 years ago, and make that your career for what's coming. Let's have a look at it. Career for Capricorn. Pile of materials. 4 of emotions. 8 of inspiration. Alright. So yeah, here surely you're fed up with, I think it's like an internal waiting game that is about to stop. Maybe some form of indecision around what to do. That's coming to an end. You're very fast and decisive. Something's coming in and making things clear. But it makes you think again. But one thing is for sure is that you're fed up with being in the lack here with the 5 of Pentacles, in the position of feeling the lack, and you don't want to do that anymore. So there is an orientation towards finding something that really moves you, that isn't boring, like with the Four of Cups. We can sometimes, feel a little bit bored about things, but yeah, that's nothing. It's not that you maybe strived for it, but maybe it didn't bother you all too much, but the moment it starts to bother you, you will actually find something that will resolve this. Alright. So what's next? It's an outlook. Let's have an outlook. And the last will be what you need to keep in mind. But now we have an outlook. Outlook for what is going to come. King of Swords. That's a fulfillment. In the realm of, good strategy. Surely there's a development of strategy against the lack. Okay, and we have the Empress and the Emperor together. Well, that's intense. That's really major here. Look at that. King of Swords. Yeah, so you're not... Okay, that's definitely successful. What is coming up for you. Feeling very strong. Knowing, having chosen your place, knowing where you're going, knowing your goals, being very stable in that. And there's a lot of authority with this. Like a natural authority that just, where you don't have to prove anything to anyone, but it just resonates from you because you basically know what you're doing, and people do respect that, because we are all a little bit, we can at times lose orientation, and then we feel good when we're guided, and hopefully we're guided by a decent person. And this natural authority, that's like something where you don't have to prove your decency, because it's like just shining through you. But what do you have to keep in mind with that? Seven of Cups. What does Capricorn to keep in mind? The Sun and the Tower. Wow. There's always something to choose from, and these choices can be very different, but they ultimately will lead you to more knowledge about your situation, about yourself. It's like happiness and like calmness, but also the storm can be quite close to each other, and you never know when one of them will triumph over the other, or like lead the scene. And so it's also enjoy the calm as long as it's there. Because the things will change and become something else unexpectedly. But when things change, also be there in this moment, because things will be very calm and boring again one day, and then just be in that particular moment. You're presented different things, and sometimes we cannot choose. Sometimes they are just there, and we have to take them as they are. And sometimes there is a choice. But also, when you have the choice between Sun and Tower, which one would you take? Let me know in the comments. What path would you go? Would you rather go, Capricorn? If you have the choice, which one would you take? It also probably depends on your situation currently, where you're coming from. I mean, when you're coming from a Tower situation lately, then maybe you just don't want to go down this road again. But let me know about your situation and what you would choose. And because there are different people, different characters. And also let me know if you're a Capricorn or if you're a cross-watcher, actually. Okay, that's it. I hope you have a great time through all of that. Stay tuned. I'm gonna upload new videos. I don't know what kind of, but something. And yeah, have it good. Bye.